Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. This is What's Investing, and today's video is talking about a 50% yearly return on your investment. And now this may sound like a scam, whatever, but it is obviously the KiwiSaver. So with the KiwiSaver, the government will contribute 50 cents for every dollar you contribute to your KiwiSaver every year, up to a maximum of $521.43. So for you, this means contributing $1,042.86 per year to get the maximum contribution benefit. And you can either do this through your obviously employment contributions. So if your contribution rate's at 10% and you earn $10,000 a year, that's pretty much getting the max contribution. You can go into my Inland Revenue account, my IR I think it's called, to go and figure out what your yearly contributions have been. You should have got an email from your bank to figure out what the gap is between what you've contributed and what you need to contribute. And this is such a huge gain, especially for first time buyers or anyone who wants to retire in the future with heaps of money in the bank account. So this yearly thing ends on the 30th of June every year. So the new year started 1st of July 2019, and now it's gone to the 30th of June this year, which is in about 4 weeks. And then it will reset obviously, and they'll put all those contributions into your KiwiSaver. So to see the huge difference that this makes, you can go onto a KiwiSaver Calculator. So I've just done mine, so I'm 19, my current KiwiSaver balance, my voluntary contributions weekly, so that's to get that 1,000 per year kind of minimum. And I've put mine on growth since I'm young, have all that time to weigh the market. So as we can see that I contribute $20 a week, 52 weeks for 46 years, 19 to 65, and I've contributed roughly $50,000 over that time. Yet the estimated value will be $368,000, and this is assuming the risk profile of 4.5% annual returns. This number may or may not be realistic for the type of investments that Westpac does, but you guys know that the average return on ETF funds and stuff like that are like 7.5%, I think, before inflation. So this one is obviously not as high as your obvious investments, but it does have that 50% input by the government, which makes it huge for people who don't earn enough for their default contributions to make that 1,000. So for me, I'm a student, barely working, especially through lockdown. So my contributions have been very low recently. So I was nowhere near that 1,000. I got an email and I was like, don't really, like, KiwiSaver locks your money in, so that's a bit of a risk, but for a 50% return, especially if I need to use it to buy a first home, say if I want to buy a home in 5 to 10 years, that is an extra $3,000, $5,000 that I could use towards a home. And obviously if there is good gains on that, it could even be up to $10,000 extra just for contributing money and maintaining that risk. Obviously some of you guys watching won't be from New Zealand, won't be eligible, or you'll be earning over this threshold, and that's alright, but this is for those younger people or those people for lower income that need to meet this threshold to get that 50% return. This is a huge opportunity for anyone, and like, I can't advise you to take it, but me personally is going to take this because this can be huge for me. And I know it's a risk locking my money in, but it's savings, it's not spendable money or anything. I'm putting away savings that I already had anyway into this, and we'll see how that goes in the future. So this is just a wee video telling you guys where the opportunity is and kind of how it works. Yes, I'll see you guys next time. Happy investing.